だって、車の加速がいつもより若干鈍い。トランクに何か積んだか？
いや。
じゃあ、後部座席には？
Mizuki?
後部座席？
I mean...
Mizuki!
ちょっと危ない。前見てよ、前。
She doesn't want to sit around. Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. She's a go-getter. She's not gonna be pulled down by the trauma. What are you doing here?
病院抜け出してきたの。もしかしたら今頃大騒ぎしてるかもね。
連れ戻してやる。
やだよ、やめてよ。病院なんかいても何にもならないもん。今から捜査に行くんでしょ？私も連れてってきっと役に立つから。
お前みたいなチンチクリンが何の役に立つんだよ。
だって被害者は私の実の父親なんだよ。現場で伊達が気づかないことも娘の私なら気づくかもしれないじゃん。
だが
それに自分のパパを殺されたんだ。病院でじっとしてるなんてできないよ。
仕方がない。
連れてってくれるの？
ただし捜査の邪魔だけはするなよ。
Well, bringing the victim's daughter to a crime scene is probably infinitely more useful than bringing a net idol over there.
何？ちゃんと前を向いてよ。
運転の時はこの首の向きがちょうどいいんだ。
私に気づく前はちゃんと前を向いてたじゃん。
あれは世を忍ぶ仮の姿。こっちが本当の俺だ。
なんで一人の時に仮の姿をしてるの？
I got two eyeballs, it's fine.
ね、首の向き本当に不気味なんだけど。
名を捨てて実を取るってやつだ。
は？
大人にはそういう選択を迫られる時があるんだよ。
What?
お前にはまだわからない。
多分一生わからない気がするけど。
Mizuki is sitting in the passenger seat. How'd you even get in here?
伊達が車に乗る10分くらい前かな。鍵もかかってなかったし、普通に乗れたよ。古い車が好きなのはいいけど、鍵くらいちゃんとかけなよ。それができないならオートロックがついた車に変えた方がいいんじゃない？
お前、盗っと武田けしいって言葉知ってるか？
しかし、水木の言っていることは正論だ。セキュリティに万全を期せないのなら、私からも車の買い替えを勧める。
なんで俺が悪いみたいになってんだよ。
This is an old car? I guess so. It looks like a nice racing car, but it's really old style. Date also doesn't have a cell phone. It's kinda... For somebody with a high-tech eyeball, he's not very techy at all. How are you doing? Oh, she's gonna hate me asking this.
前みたいに喋れなくなったりはしてない。体勢がついたのかな。
前回のシンクで伊達が水木の心の傷を癒したのが関係してるのかもしれないな。
But we have new wounds. Nice weather we're having.
話すことがないなら無理して話しかけなくていいよ。
そうか。
っていうか伊達はもう大人なんだからそういうのはやめた方がいいよ。急に天気の話を始めるのって暗に自分は今話題に困ってますって言ってるのと同じだから。
可愛くないガキだ。
Oh my god, this little girl is beating me into submission. So...
またさっきいつもの独り言言ってたでしょ。あれ気持ち悪いからやめた方がいいと思うんだけど。
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. She doesn't know about Aiba? Oh, I guess not because she doesn't even know that I work in Abyss. That must be what she's referring to.
水木は私の存在を知らないからな。
ああ、アビスのことを教えちまった以上、もう隠しておく必要もないんだが、説明するのも面倒だしな。
It's kind of creepy too because Mizuki thought that she was living with Date the whole time, but she was actually living with two other people, or one other person, Date and Aiba. A person, kind of.
気づかれるまでは黙っておこ
私はいつでも紹介される準備はできてるぞ。気が向いたらいつでも言ってくれ。
う。婚前の挨拶みたいに言うなよ。しまった。また口に出して。
だって病院行った方がいいんじゃない？
Sometimes I'm kind of sad right now because so many people died and we don't know what's going on. But they're trying to make me laugh at the same time, so I'm like laughing with tears in my eyes. Do you want to catch a suspect?
私はじっとしてるのが我慢できないだけ。そういう妙な正義感っていうか、中二病みたいなのはもう卒業したから。
中二病を卒業って、お前まだ小6だろ。
知らなかったのか？水木は一般的な同級生よりかなり精神年齢が高いんだ。最近はアドラーの心理学の本を読んでいるみたいだぞ。
いや、その選手は十分中二病っぽいだろ。
Prodigy kid. About Enju.
なあ、沖浦について聞かせてくれ。何でもいいから、何か捜査の手がかりになりそうなことを。
パパのことってわけじゃないけど、パパから聞いたママの秘密なら。
翔子の秘密？
Cheating? What is Shoko's secret?
ママが投資会社の代表をしてたのは知ってる？
ああ。
その会社でやってたの大掛かりな詐欺なんだって。
Oh.
詐欺？
詳しいことはわからないけど、元から潰す予定で会社を作ってわざとそこに投資させて、いろんな投資家から結構な額を騙し取ってたみたいで。
翔子が？一人で？
もちろん一人じゃないよ。バックには暴力団が。面倒事はそっちの人に解決してもらってたらしくて。
データベースを調べてみたが、その事件は一度も表立ったことはないようだな。
Because they never got caught.
その暴力団とやらが裏で事件をもみ消していたのかもしれん。
Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
別に元気ってわけじゃないけど。
じゃあやっぱり病院に戻るか。送ってくぞ。
そういう意味じゃないよ。まったく、なんでだてはそんなに喧嘩腰なのかな。
喧嘩腰じゃない。心配してるだけだ。
だったらちょっと不器用すぎない？全然伝わってこないんだけど。
たく、ああ言えばこういうな。そんなんだから沖浦とも。
だって
パパとも。何？
なんでもない。
ほんと、だってデリカシーないよね。
Yeah.
そんなんだからずーっと独り身なんだよ。
Yeah.
お前のせいでこぶつきに見られてんだ。本来だったらモテモテだっつーの。
いくらモテてもロリコンの伊達は嬉しくないんだろうけどね。
誰がロリコンだよ。さらっととんでもない捏造するな。
怖い怖い。ロリコンと車で二人っきりなんて人生始まって以来のピンチかも。
俺はロリコンじゃないし、仮にお前が成長してもお前みたいな性格のやつは眼中にないから安心しろ。
はあ、伊達にだけは性格のこと言われたくないんだけど。
それはこっちのセリフだ。
大人げないおっさん。
可愛くないガキだ。
They get along well. Being able to argue like that on some level just shows how close you are. Oh hey, look, there's a Zero Escape photo next to the Sunfish Pocket poster. Huh. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
伊達さん、お疲れ様です。その子は
捜査資料に目を通してないのか？
失礼しました。ここで発見された被害者の。
そういうことだ。通らせてもらうぞ。
I'm still not too sure how appropriate it is, though, bringing a 12-year-old here. Oh. Another inspector. I hope he finds some clues. What's your name?
耳が遠いのか？名前を聞いてるんだ。
鏡と言います。
Same guy as before.
鏡です。鏡。だから鏡だって言ってるでしょうが。っていうか前にも教えましたよね。
I of course remembered his name. Yeah, apparently that was something we could have done from the very first crime scene, but he already got mad at me. Are we gonna see this guy again and again? Are you getting enough rest?
いえ、ここ2日ほどはまるっきり。
まあそうなるよな。事件が解決したらゆっくり休むといい。
ええ、伊達さんもね。
No one's getting any rest here. Any leads?
いえ、今日になって見つかったものは特に。
Where was Renju hung from? It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. No? The store's signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. A doorway to the kitchen. The walls are decorated with life preservers. They've got a aquatic theme here. This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
1本あたりの容量は200リットル。空の状態での重量は20キロ。
念のため中を調べてみるか。
Shouldn't be anything inside, right? Would be really scary if there's... Oh?
あれは
A watch?
中に何か入ってるな。
I stepped up to the drum.
どうやらこいつはオープンドラムのようだ。
蓋を開くことができるタイプのドラム缶だな。
あ、
開けてみよう。これは
The inspector has missed a clue.
間違いない。こいつは沖浦がいつもはめてた腕時計だ。だがどうしてこんなところに。
Beer keg. Renju's corpse was hung by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
樽の容量は20リットル。3つともビールが充填された状態で、重量は1つにつきおよそ25キロだ。
Do you want me to know this? You're trying to say that these 3 together weigh more than him, right? Because otherwise, it wouldn't be able to hold him up. 3 beer kegs on the floor, each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. So Renju Okiura is less than 55 times 3 pounds. Can we say that? A chair.
死体が吊るされていたのはこのカウンターの近くだったが。
司法解剖の結果、沖浦は死亡時に筋肉の弛緩によって腸の内容物を排泄していることが分かった。だが死体や店内にはそれらの痕跡が一切見当たらず、このことから沖浦はどこか別の場所で殺害された可能性が高いと考えられる。72キロの物体をここまで運んでくるのは大変だっただろうな。
72キロ。
沖浦の体重だよ。私は骨格や筋肉、脂肪のつき方から人間の体重を推定することができるんだ。
Okay. 55 times 3 is 165. Minus 158 is 7 pounds. So these 3 kegs, minus the things that they're held in, is 7 pounds more than Okiura. I'm not sure what information that's good for right now, but it seems like it's something they want me to know.
相棒、昨夜発見された時の死体の様子、再現できるか？
Like 10:30.
ああ、もちろん可能だ。
Ugh. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
考察か。
そうだ。顔面にはうっ血が、また口腔粘膜等には一血点が見られる。
Petechia?
どちらも考察された際に現れるものだ。
凶器は？
ねじられた布製のものと考えられる。犯人はこれを沖浦の頸部に巻きつけ、背後から左右に締め上げることで沖浦を窒息させたのだろう。具体的な死因は頸部の血管閉鎖による脳循環不全。簡単に言うと、犯人は沖浦を後ろから布製の何かで絞め殺したってことだ。
死亡推定時刻は？
昨日土曜日の午後8時頃。
俺と水木が死体を発見した2時間ほど前か。
This is really convenient. The corpse isn't here, but we have a literal mind's eye due to eye bomb. Petechia? That was a term that just came up. I'm not sure what that is. But somebody mentioned that maybe if I don't know a word, I can find out what it means in the appendix. Oh! Abyss. Was that supposed to be a pun? Advanced Brain Investigation Squad, a special classified division of the Metropolitan Police Department, tasked with conducting criminal investigations by understanding and penetrating the human mind. They are stationed 6 floors underneath MPD headquarters. Few know of their existence, even among police. Dojinshi? When did that come up? Actually, petechia is not a word here. I'm gonna have to look that up myself. Hold on. Because that's a medical term, huh? Oh, petechiae are tiny circular, non-raised patches that appear on the skin or in a mucus or serous membrane. They occur as a result of bleeding under the skin. That's kind of like mini bruises. Why the hell does dork have a definition? A loser, a geek. Thank you. ACTH, what is that? Adrenocorticotropic hormone. Stress stimulates the adrenal cortex and secretes this hormone to heighten senses and increase defense functions. This is secreted on a daily basis by the author. Because he's so stressed out. BL. Boys Love. A depiction of love and eroticism between men. Although it sounds vulgar, it is often a display of pure, sublime love. And there are many worthwhile works of art in the genre. Don't be so close-minded. I haven't read too much BL, but one that I remember from literally over a decade ago that I watched. I think it's also a manga, but I watched the anime. It's called Loveless, and in that world, everybody has cat ears, except for the people who have had sex. So you've got a bunch of people walking around, and if you don't have ears on your head, people are like, oh my god, they're not a virgin! Yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about this anymore. Nile. A social networking service that allows you to exchange instant messages via smartphones and PC. My dream is to one day make stamps for this application. Nile is a parody of Line, which is just like WhatsApp, Kakao Talk, WeChat, that kind of app. And by stamps, they mean stickers. N-System. A network of cameras and recording devices on Japanese highways that monitor vehicles and collect data. Useful for criminal investigations, the bane of people driving around mistresses. Is that such a common thing? Sync. Photosynaptic neural coupling. Used to enter the brain of a subject. The syncer sinks into the deepest level of the subject's subconscious and synchronizes with their synapses to collect data. The syncer syncs and synchronizes. Wow. Syncer, the agent that performs the sync. How about that? I think Date mentioned that 6 people can do this with an abyss. Wonder if we'll ever meet them. X-ray, oh my god. A set you bet. is the definition here. X-ray mode, a feature of IBUS similar to fluoroscopy. Earth is constantly inundated with cosmic rays from space. Cosmic rays contain X-rays, and IBA is able to detect these X-rays that have passed through objects and see them. Because it works along the same logic as an X-ray machine, you unfortunately cannot use it to see panties. Oh, what a shame. A-Set, you bet! A kind of call and response game that A-Set plays with her fans. Japanese idols often create a special cheer or slogan for their fans to memorize and chant at concerts. Oh, they explain it right here! I didn't have to stumble through an explanation last time. It says Japanese idols here, but from my personal experience with Japanese idols for over a decade, I find that this kind of thing happens much more often with anime idols. Like, Love Live. If you like the idols from the anime Love Live, every single member has their own call and response thing. But it's not as common with non-anime associated idols, because they realize how cringe it is too. A-Set's cheer works by A-Set announcing a category and having her fan come up with 2 words that rhyme with A-Set in that category. At concerts, I don't think it's as bad. It's just that it was just A-Set and Ota there, so it was pretty weird. Shovel Forge, a masterpiece of sandbox video games in which you create structures by stacking cubes on a map. A sandbox game refers to games in which there is no story or goal, allowing the player to just relax and play and build fridges. The name Shovel Forge is a parody of a popular game in the same genre, which I will not mention for legal reasons. That pickaxe looks really suspicious already. Illuminati. A secret society allegedly founded in Ingolstadt, Bavaria in 1776. Originally just a private club of university professors and students, but now it has become… Actually, I better stop now before I mysteriously disappear. Oh. Doujinshi. Fan-made books and comics that celebrate a particular franchise, usually erotic in nature. I don't have any, but I need to do some research, so please send some. Usually erotic? Well, I haven't done any sort of number searching, but yeah, okay. It's basically fan art, but in Japan, they have a culture of being able to sell it. Just like with Let's Plays, it kind of skirts on the legal, copyright gray areas, but usually it's allowed. Hitomi. Oops. Hitomi Sagan. Oh, somebody pointed this out, but I didn't even realize it. Sagan. This last name, the way it's written in Japanese, doesn't really mean anything too special. I think it's like left coast or something. But the coast part, you can write it with a different word that's pronounced the same way. That means I, which means this person's name, Hitomi Sagan. I left eye. That's kind of crazy. Profession, elementary school teacher. Likes children, okonomiyaki, friends. Iris, Mizuki. Dislikes antisocial people. Why do you hate me? War, sickness. Hobbies, reading, gardening, watching zombie movies. Skills, plays a video game involving shooting down alien invaders. Hitomi is Iris' mother and unmarried. Her parents died in an accident when she was 17. She raised Iris alone. Due to an injury in the past, she can't move her right arm. That's a really big handicap. And she raised a child by herself, even through that. Pewter, Futa Amanoma. Profession, engineer at Abyss, the special investigation team of Metropolitan Police Department. Likes multiples of 16, chairs, Tokoroten Amore? I have no idea what those last 2 are. Some kind of food? Dislikes bugs, cats, conservatives, cyclops. Hobbies, working with machines, collecting doujins, magical girls. Skills, building models, like Gundams, imitating vuvuzelas. Pewter is Abyss's engineer and a brilliant scientist. Currently, he's responsible for maintaining the sink machine and preparing sinks. He also invented Aiba and set her personality to his liking. Okay. Inspector Araya Kagami. Wow, he has his own page. An officer working for the CSI unit of the MPD. Likes ear picks, dandelions, afros, kasaran pasaran. Oh, that's like this Japanese myth thingy of a spirit, a monster, that looks like a small little puffball. Dislikes people who don't remember his name. Cilantro, ginkgo. Hobbies, train surfing, extreme ironing. What the hell's extreme ironing? Skills, pretending to be dead. An expert inspector with remarkable skills. He was assigned to the new Cyclops serial killings. He's actually really cute when he takes his mask off, and he's single. Oh, ain't that good to know? Did we have more here? Oh, wow, okay, there was a lot. Oh, then maybe the word I didn't know was here earlier? We'll look at this from time to time. This is too much in one go. Aphonia was here, but not the other one. What? This isn't even alphabetical order. That's horrible. And then this one. Oh, Aiba looking cute in a cup. Date's gun. It's all like cool and fancy looking. Don't need a reminder of this one. The words there. She's wearing a small backpack that she attaches the pipe onto. The metal pipe. That was something that it was mentioned that Mizuki likes. I don't know why she would have a metal pipe with her, but okay. Oh. Ooh. Spooky. Okay, that's enough of that. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. What about this hook? This whole thing is so morbid.
司法解剖の結果、沖浦の体内からはベンゾジャーゼピン系の薬の成分が検出された。これは鎮静剤等に用いられる薬物で、血中濃度が極めて高かったことから、沖浦は死亡する直前まで意識が不明瞭な状態にあったのではないかと推測される。
That's probably for the best. Do I really want to know that he was awake and conscious for people gouging his eyeball out? So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. What about his ex-wife? Was it the same? The right eye is still there. Ugh, the left eye has been pulled out.
眼球が抜き取られたのは被害者の生存中。証拠の時と一緒だ。
Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed.
死体の発見時刻は夕べの10時20分。第一発見者は言うまでもなく、伊達と水木だ。沖浦の死体は天井から吊り上げられた魚のような形で吊るされていた。フックが上顎に突き刺さり、フックにつながれたワイヤーが天井の梁に渡されていた。ワイヤーのもう一端にもフックがあり、そちらはそれぞれ3つのビール樽にかけられていた。ちなみに今のところ、どこからも犯人のものとおぼしき指紋は検出されていない。
Is there a possibility that the culprit set up this really complicated hook and wire system because they wanted Renju to be hooked up after a certain time or at a certain time? Because I just don't know why they have this complicated setup going on and we have to remember the weight and the pounds and all. Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam, over the counter. The store's menu.
竜宮パスタ1800円。
That's expensive.
1800円？
別に普通じゃない？
普通なのか？
That's like around $20 Canadian, I guess. So a little bit less for US dollars. She's not gonna want to leave. Mizuki is looking at the spot where we found Renju.
大丈夫か？
ああ、ごめん。ちょっとぼーっとしてた。
無理するなよ。
こんなの全然余裕だよ。別に死体があるわけじゃないし。
You're trying too hard, kid. Take it easy. You can leave if you need to.
だから言ったでしょ。じっとしてる方が辛いんだって。
だが
実の父親があんな姿で発見された。その現場に娘が平然とやってくるなんておかしい。 そう言いたいの？
まあ連れてきた大人もどうかしてると思うが。
Yes.
でもこれは私が望んだことだから。逃げたくなかったの。戦いたかったの。自分の中の弱い心と。
This kind of thing has to do with how she was brought up. And if, like Aiba said, she's a bit of a prodigy, then her reactions might be different to the average child. So there's her little backpack there, but I don't see that she has a metal pipe with her. Maybe that comes into play later on. Notice anything strange?
娘の自分だからこそ気づける証拠がみたいなことさっき言ってただろ。
分かってるって。何か気になったらすぐに言うから。だから気になったら言うってば。
Okay. Do you remember what you saw last night?
忘れるわけないじゃん。多分ずっと覚えてるよ。死ぬまで一生。
She might have very well been the first person to see her parents dead, both times. Rough. Pictures. There's a security camera there, but I'm not hopeful. The culprit didn't do all this to get found out. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
何じっと見てんの？気持ち悪い。
同感だ。
Just looking at the pictures of the maids. Pictures of maids on display. Oh, that's it? Can't we get a zoom in? No? Oh, a register near the doorway. What about the money? It's important to know if all the money was taken or not. The officer is guarding the doorway. What's the status?
特にこれといった進展は。
This club is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
相棒、昨日のエレベーターの運行記録を調べられるか？
待ってくれ。確認してみる。見つかったぞ。記録は管理会社のコンピューターに自動送信されるようになっていた。それによると、昨日の午後6時半から死体が発見されるまでの間に、エレベーターが2階に止まったのは一度だけしかない。午後8時55分。その時乗っていたものの総重量は140キロだ。
That sounds like it might match up with this, but I'm thinking about the elevator records and the kegs here. Is there any sort of manipulation they could do with the weight of the beer kegs to make it so that they could come up and use the elevator before, and then this would happen automatically by itself? Yes, automatically by itself, as opposed to manually by itself. So the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night. 8:55 p.m. and with about 310 pounds inside. Well, okay. Renju himself is 180 or 158, right? So 310 minus 158 is 152. Sounds just about right for another person. Someone who is a little bit lighter than him, but probably a man, I would guess, or a bulkier lady. It really depends, we don't know. But probably not someone like Mizuki's age. A table. I can't find any clues on it. A barrel made of wood. Nothing is special about it.
槍か。
槍ではなく、森と言った方が適切だろう。いわゆるトライデントというやつだ。
こいつが殺害に使われたという可能性は？
ないな。血の跡が見当たらないし、沖浦の体にも刺し傷はなかった。
Shoko was stabbed with an ice pick, and Renju was strangled. Oh, again? Seems to be it for now. This place is up on the second floor. There is nothing out the window. Another one here. A trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. It's just the underwater theme of the maid cafe.
昨日の監視カメラの映像は？
残念ながら見ることはできない。カメラを管理している PC から全てのログが削除されていた。
バックアップは？
存在しない。クラウドにデータを上げる仕様にもなってなかったようだ。
これで気になるところは全部調べ終えたか。
そうだな。新たな場所で情報を収集すべきだ。
水木、もう満足したか？
何言ってるの？まだ捜査は終わってないでしょ。
だが
何人か話を聞いてみたい人がいるの。
Okay. You want to do some detective work? Any place you can think of that I don't know about?
伊達が知ってるかどうかはわかんないけど、小金横丁って飲み屋街があるでしょ。パパはそこにあるマーブルってお店の常連だったんだ。そのお店の人ならパパについて何か知ってるかも。
Okay. Do you want to talk to Ota?
うん。散歩家の常連のオータンなら何か知ってるかもしれないし。そうだ、電話をかけてみるね。
太田の携帯は故障中だ。水たまりに落としたらしい。
まったくオータンはドジだな。
話を聞くには本人を探すしかないな。
多分レムニスか松下食堂にいるんじゃない？
Do you want to talk to Eris?
うん。イリスはパパが経営してる芸能プロダクションレムニスケイトのタレントだし、それに前にこのお店で働いてたこともあるから。
ほう。
何か知ってるかもしれないと？
待ってて、ちょっと電話をかけてみる。
Finally, we see a close-up of the ladies. Except for the one that the guy is blocking. Come on. None of these girls really strike my fancy. They look really similar. Come on, you gotta have a bigger variety here. Mizuki tried calling Eris, but there was no answer. Might be busy with her live streaming. Or she's dead.
どこかイリスのいる場所に心当たりは？
イリスは活動範囲が広いからな。
An evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence at the crime scene. Or at the scene. Another trident. I looked inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. An empty wooden box. The inspector is investigating something. Let's head out then.
レムニス、松下食堂、それからマーブルか。わかった。とにかく行ってみよう。
Let's go talk to Ota then. We haven't seen him in a while. Mizuki is looking this way. We don't know where he is? Let's try Matsushita Diner. Has this gone out to the news yet? What's Iris gonna do? Cause, oh my god, that company. What's the maid cafe gonna do? The owner's dead.
あら、いらっしゃい。水木ちゃんよね。太田の友達の。
うん。
そちら様は？
ああ、そういえばまだ正式には名乗っていませんでしたね。
前回は警察の ID を見せただけだったからな。
私は伊達と言います。
伊達さんですか？それでご用件は？
Where is your son? Mayumi is standing on the other side of the counter. Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
もうお客さんたら褒めても何も出ませんよ。
伊達ってロリコンなのにそっちもいけるんだね。
どっちもいけねえよ。
I'm just a chick magnet overall, that's all. Where's your husband? If he's not around.
そうい えばどこに行ったんですかね。まあすぐに戻ってきますよ。ふらっと店を出てしまうのはよくあることなんです。
そんな適当な感じで店の経営は大丈夫なんだろうか。
He doesn't appear for budget reasons. They can't afford that many character models. Any recommendations?
うちは何でも美味しいけど、一番のおすすめと言ったらやっぱりオムライスかね。
だってなんか食べてくの？
いや、食欲はないな。お前の方こそ腹は大丈夫か？
うん。私も何か食べられるような気分じゃないかな。
You have to, though. You have to eat a little bit. It just really dawns upon me how short Mizuki is compared to me. Oh my god. I have to look down like this. She's a little girl.
塩、胡椒、七味唐辛子と、それからこれは
発酵させたまゆみの汁って書いてあるね。
Mysterious liquid. Disposable chopsticks. None of us can figure out what that juice is. Have you been here before?
うん。私とオータンは友達だからね。それで何度か。
Mizuki is standing next to me. There is a menu on the table.
黒田和明のすね肉を味噌につけたやつか。
この店って何なの？
That sounds kind of sketchy. There's autographs.
あ、ミグナスピールのナスボーのサインがある。
知らねえよ。
I don't know either. Some celebrity's autograph. Does that say BB Brazil? A beer ad on the wall.
ねえ、だってビールのポスターってなんで水着姿の女の子が写ってるのかな？
見てると喉が渇くからだろう。
なんで？
それはその
A beer ad on the wall. Well, I guess so, cause why do we get thirsty if we see? Is that a thing? Getting thirsty physically? Not the internet definition kind of thirsty, but getting physically parched because you see something attractive? I guess so, along with pupils dilating and whatever. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. Just checking out their whole store because I can. It looks like a refrigerator. It's a pretty old school one.
歌う扉か。
Again!
それはスインギングドア。
It's not a singing door. A family photo. The box is gone. Low table. It's the same as last time, pretty much. A sliding door. Menus. Yeah, this is pretty much same old.
足の生えたボタン型のコーティングチョコだね。
どっからどう見ても椅子だろ。
What? It's a round chair. Small sitting cushion.
座布団とかけて水木と伊達の関係と解きます。
その心は？
尻に敷かれているでしょう。
山田くん、一枚持ってって。
That was also a completely different joke in Japanese. That happens a lot here because this game is too steeped in a non-Western culture. Mayumi's standing on the other side of the counter. Is Ota here?
朝早くに出かけていったんですが、どこに行ったかまでは。
そうですか。
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
お手数ですが、太田くんが戻ってきたら連絡いただけますか？
は
よろしくね、おばさん。
あ、わかったけど。
だって別の場所に行ってみよう。
そうだな。
Yeah, sounds good. Are we ever gonna be able to ask about her shirt? Because I'm pretty sure it says hipster on it. Lemniscate. Maybe we'll find Iris there too.